Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Gonna take a look at the giant size Art the Clown figure from Trick or Treat Studios. Stands 12 inches tall. So it's basically a 12-inch version of this figure. Same pose, same expression, same articulation, I guess different accessories. There might be some other weapons, but I can see the hacksaw there. I mean, I'm really not a fan of the huge gaps in the joints of the legs, but it is what it is. I mean, this is never intended to be a high-end 1/6 scale figure. It's just something for, an option. If you really like these, which I do, and I'm a big 1/6 scale fan and a big Terrifier fan, and I found it on eBay for about £40, which I couldn't believe because most other places are charging a fair bit more than that, and on eBay I've even seen it going for £80. But I got it for £40 on eBay, and I just had to snatch it up. I checked the guy's feedback and it was all 100% positive, and I thought, okay, well, it's far too soon for there to be any fakes of this floating around out there, so £40 it is. Drop a like on the video for me, hit that like button so more people will find the video and the channel, and leave me a comment, let me know what you think. I hope you enjoy the review, folks. I'm going to turn them loose, take them out of the packaging. We'll just show you the rest of the artwork on the box, though the sides look really nice. And that's the image from the 1/6 scale figure on the front, on the side there. That's the image of art that you get on the front of the 1/6 scale Tots figure. And on the back you got a picture of the kid from part 2, but he's holding the figure. And you got some images of the other smaller figures, which I showed recently on the channel. And here he is out of the packaging. He looks fantastic. I love the head sculpt. It's a really striking look. The eyes remind me of the look from part 3. He's got a nice blood splatter effect on his lower legs and shoes. It's very nicely applied. Doesn't have any issues standing up because of those big feet. Got some blood on his hands and on the hacksaw, and the other hand as well. But that hand is in a very gun holding kind of pose, and he doesn't come with one, so I might have to try and track down through all my different accessories for 1/6 scale figures. I must have a gun that would fit in that hand, and they've really got that vulture like posture perfectly here. Side profile is awesome. And look at the way you can see the sculpt of the ear through the head wrap. It's all a solid sculpt, but it looks so detailed. Love the expression. Alright, now I have tried to put the 1/6 scale Trick or Treat Studios figures outfit over the top of this. Even if I had to cut some pieces away, I was just curious if I could get it on there. Managed after some time to get those boots through the legs of the 1/6 scale figure outfit, which I've already bloodied up. Doesn't come looking like that. But that's as far as I can get it. It just doesn't work. I didn't think it would, but it was worth a shot. Alright, let's get in close. Take a look at those eyes. There doesn't seem to be any colour around the pupils. I suppose at this price point you wouldn't expect there to be, but just that little hint of blue, like in part 3, would have been really cool. There is some weathering on the teeth. They could definitely do with a little bit of a repaint. I'll get to that at some point probably. But I love the sculpt. It's not coming to me, as exactly David Howard thought in Art the Clown. Almost, I don't know, like an animated version of him. Maybe a comic book version or an animated series that they could do or something. I mean, I really like it though. I'll compare him to some other 1/6 scale figures, just so you can get a sense of how big he is next to them. Alright, on the left we have the Trick or Treat Studios 1/6 scale figure, and on the right we have the giant size Art the Clown figure by Trick or Treat Studios. It could get confusing. with the titles, but you got the expensive one on the left and the cheaper one on the right. And more or less the same height. The giant size figure is a little bit taller. Heads are about the same size, so there could be some possibilities there for experimentation and the old switcheroo. There he is, next to a Hot Toys Dark Knight Rises 1/6 scale Batman figure. Just so you can see the height difference. Who would win? Let me know in the comments. Get involved. Say your piece. How would that go down? Here it is next to the recently released and recently reviewed on the channel NECA blood-soaked figure. Fantastic piece. Definitely try and pick one up. And that's how they look side by side. I figured out the thing that was bugging me since I got him out of the packaging. Couldn't quite put my finger on it, but now I've got it. He is a very Toy Story looking version of Art the Clown. If he was to make a cameo in a new Toy Story film, he would look like that, joints and all. They should not do that, obviously, for obvious reasons. But that is what I think he would look like if he appeared in Toy Story. Poor old Buzz. He's being all friendly. And I'd stay well clear, Buzz. He's an absolute wrong'un. Yeah, if you're a Toy Story fan, you got some Toy Story stuff like Buzz and Woody here, then he will go great with them. He just really seems to fit well. Buzz just ain't listening. Now he's shaking hands with the fool. Woody looks like he knows what's up. It's kind of a scared smile to me, a nervous smile. He's thinking, Buzz? I ain't sure about this dude. I mean, he's holding a hacksaw, he's got blood on him. Can we really be so quick to invite this stranger into our circle? Well, I got me thumbnail. That's in the bag, look at that. Shaking hands and everything. Yeah. There's some good stuff on. That's how they should go on the shelf. That's taking up a lot of real estate just on the desk here, to be fair. But it looks like it's worth doing. I mean, who knew? This video has taken a turn, an unexpected turn. It's gone all Toy Story. But that's how he looks to me, folks. He looks like a Toy Story version of Art the Clown. Okay folks, I'll give you some rotating bass footage. I'll shut up and let the music play, and then I'll come back for the final thoughts and a score out of 10. folks, so final thoughts and a score out of 10. Should you get this? Sure, if you're not going to pay too much for it. You know, I paid £40 for it. I'm pretty happy with that. I'm a big Art the Clown collector. I will actually put him over on their shelf with the rest of the Art the Clown stuff actually in a moment for you to finish off the video. He's nice. He really does have a strong presence, and now that I've, you know, looked at him in a different way with the whole Toy Story vibe thing, I don't mind those big joints anymore. It's really weird. But yeah, what would I give him out of 10? 7 out of 10? It's good. It's a good figure. You know, just don't overpay for it. I've seen some people charging like £80 for it. It's not worth that. So, see if you can find a good deal on him. And if you're a big collector of Art the Clown, Terrifier stuff, then yeah, I do recommend it. It's got great head sculpt, and the vulture-like posture and attitude is very, very strong with this one. You can see it coming through your screen. He's coming to get you. Let me show you him on the shelf with the rest of the art gang, and we'll finish things up. Alright, there he is on the shelf with the rest of the Art the Clown collection. Well, most of it. There's still a few bits around me that I didn't have room on the shelf for, but it goes with everything really well. I think it's one of the highlights visually. You know, when you look at it, it's undeniably cool. I mean, it's a really nice, great sculpt on here. Decent paintwork as well for the price point, but just look at that sculpt. It's beautiful. It's one of the best ones on the shelf. Alright folks, do check out the big horror collection tour I did recently. Just yesterday uploaded that. Went through the whole collection up here, giving you a good look at everything, give you the description of what everything is as best I could while I was filming. I hope you guys are having a great build up to the big day, October 31st. Thank you for watching all the vids. I'll bring you a couple more videos before Halloween, including most likely a re-showcase video on the personal copy H40 mask, now that I've reheard it for the third and final time. And thank you to those of you that commented on the last room tour video. Really appreciate you watching it. I hope you've enjoyed this review on my latest Art the Clown figure. I'll see you soon. Take it easy. Bye bye.